Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I've decided to do a makeup video with the new Real Techniques brushes. These are them here. They are the new Empower Artistry with MultiTech. They are really new, they're exclusive to Superdrug, and I saw them in there yesterday and I thought I have to get them and do a video on them because they're certainly different to any sort of brushes that I use. So I bought this packet and I also bought this packet. They are quite expensive. They're their Superdrug premium range, so you can only get them in Superdrug, the same as the Bold Metals brushes that they do are only in Boots. But yeah, I thought I'd give them a go really. I think this packet is about £30 and then this one brush is about £18. I'll link them in the description box so you can have a look online anyway and see the prices of them. And also I popped into Boots and I bought this new, I don't actually think it's new, but there's the horses going past. Yeah, so my mum actually recommended this to me. It's the Boots Botanic, the Power of Plants Radiance Balm All Bright. And it's an instant balm with an instant pick-me-up effect, promoting a brighter, fresher and more radiant complexion that lasts all day long. It minimises visible signs of fatigue and stress, leaving skin full of vitality. So I thought this would be quite similar to the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm. If any one of you have heard of that, if you haven't heard of that and you haven't tried it, you need to try it, especially for more mature skin. It's really, really good. So I thought if this works quite similar, it's going to save you a ton of money because I think it's like this was like £4.99. So I'm going to use this as a primer underneath my foundation just to see how I get on with it. So the consistency of it is really, really gorgeous and glossy. So I've put quite a lot on my hand and I can also see there's speckles of shimmer, so it's going to be quite illuminating, hence the word all bright. So let's see this and see how it's on, because I've only tried it on my hand, so please excuse my spots on my face. I have just washed my face. So I can see already it's giving me like a, you might not be able to see it in the light, but it's like a violet sort of glow. It also smells really lovely. It just feels like really nourishing on your skin as well. Obviously, as for primer and helping your foundation stay on, I'll have to test it and see how I got on with it. But obviously, in my next coming videos, I'll obviously let you know how good it is at keeping your makeup on. And also I can feel it absorbing into my skin really, really quickly. So before I put any foundation on, I am going to let that just go straight in. And already, I love the glow it's given already. I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera. Okie, so for this makeup tutorial, I'm going to be using the new Real Techniques brushes, and this is this little set here, which I just showed you guys. This is the little case it comes in. It's quite cool. It's got more space, so obviously you can fit more of the brushes in. The makeup look I'm going to do is using a by Terry Ombre Black Star Colour Fix Cream Eyeshadow. And I'm doing this video because I've had this for, I think, just 2 years, I think. And it's lasted me so bloody long. Not 100% how much I've got left. But I just wanted to use it in this video to show you how easy it is to use one of these eyeshadows. Oh, bugger. Flew out my hand. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you how easy it is to use a cream eyeshadow pencil, whether it be, I mean these are quite expensive, but because I've got this in my kit, this is why I'm showing you. But there's plenty of drugstore products that do it. So I'm going to start off with my foundation, and this is one of my favourite drugstore foundations, and this is the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, and for some reason they don't have it in every like drugstore you go in. So I got this in the makeup shop that I go to in Marlborough, but they didn't have it in Superdrug, but they had it in Boots, but they didn't have it in the Boots in town. So it's one of those ones where I always recommend it to people and they're like, oh, I couldn't find it. So have a look, or have a look online. I'm very much for a very luminous foundation, and some people find that this is a little bit too dewy for them, but I have got a powder which I'm going to set over with it, so see how you get on. But this is definitely one of those drugstore foundations that I recommend. So I'm going to do a couple of pumps onto my hand, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques. This is the, .XL brush. It's really nice and big and fluffy, and it's going to give you really flawless coverage. So I'm just going to apply this onto my skin. I can honestly say these are like the softest brushes that they've done, I think. Also with this, it's going to give you a much flawless coverage because you're not piling it on, you're just sort of buffing in the product into your skin. Feels lovely. Okay, so for my skin, I'm going to leave it as that, and I will go back into perfecting it slightly. Just make sure I'm recording. Yes, I am. Okay, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. If you've been watching my videos, I assume you know how I do my eyebrows. I am going to do a more in-depth video of how I do for my eyebrows, but for now I'm just going to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which I always use. And the same way as I always do it, brushing them up. And then feathering the brow product through. It's like nearly rush hour, that's why there's loads of cars going past, so I'm very sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in my other brow. Okay, so I'm just going to set my eyebrows. Again, I'm using the same brow product. I've been using this now for about a week, just because I like to see how I get on with it throughout that time before I use it on my clients. Obviously, if it works well on me, then I'm going to want to show other people that it's good. But I'm really liking this. It lasts all day. You literally have to scrub it off with your cleanser or your makeup remover, whatever you do. But my brows do not budge. And I also find that sometimes, you know, if you fill your brows in, you accidentally wipe and you have a little bit on your hand or whatever, it doesn't transfer. But the only thing some people may not like about it is obviously it is quite messy, like you always get a little bit on your face. You can always feel like it's on your brows, so if you like pull different shapes of your eyebrows, like your brows feel quite set, literally like you put mascara on them, if you know what I mean. But I quite like that feeling because I know they're not going to budge. But I love that it picks up all of your brow hairs and it just swipes them over. I love that. Okay, so for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the By Terry Ombre Black Star. This is what it looks like. It's quite a beautiful purple shade, but I thought this is quite a different colour to do if you don't want to do a smoky brown or smoky black eyes. You can use this to smoke out. So I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. And the same on the other eye. And then I'm going to take the .S fluffy blending brush and I'm going to blend this all in. So just going back and forth. So I've literally gone all over the lid with this and I'm just blending it out now. And look how nice that is, and then do the other eye. Anyway, so I've finished blending my eyelids and I'm quite happy with that. As you can see, it's a really cool colour, and I'm also going to pop some on the bottom lash line So run it on the actual lash line and then the other side. Okay, and I'm going to take the .XX small brush, which is this sort of size, and I'm going to blend that in. These are such lovely brushes. They're so soft. And then the other side. So I'm also going to use on my waterline, this is a Rimmel soft kohl pencil, this is in brown, and I'm going to run this on my waterline because I want to sort of make my eyes look smoky. So I'm just going to pop this on my waterline. And I'm just going to take my blending brush and just blend all of that again. Okay, so I want a little bit of highlight in my inner corner of my eyes, and I'm going to use this Tanya Burr Cosmetics Hollywood Eye Palette. They still sell these and they're from Superdrug, and I think they're about $5.99, but they're really gorgeous colours. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to take the golden sort of colour here and I'm going to use it as a highlight. So I'm going to use the small Real Techniques brush. This is the smallest one. This is XXX small, as you can see it's tiny, but it's going to be perfect for these sort of parts. Also, this eyeshadow isn't super glittery, but it's just going to give me that pop of highlight that I like, that I'd like. And then the same on the other eye. Okay, so I'm not going to do any wing liner. I'm just going to use my mascara, and I'm not going to pop on any lashes. This is the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast Mascara, which I use every day because it's really good. Okay, so I'm going to leave my lashes, let that dry before I do another layer, and I'm going to go on to some concealer. I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age, Anti-Age the Eraser Eye, and I'm just going to pop some of this under my eyes. And just a bit here. And to blend this in, I'm going to use the other Real Techniques brush. This is .XS. So, okay, so I'm just blending this in. I'm just roughly blending it in because I always go back in with the foundation brush and go over it all to blend it all in. So I've just run this under my eyebrows. Blend that eyeshadow in. Okay, so I'm going to take another pump of the foundation, and with the foundation brush that I used, I'm going to work this into the concealer that I applied. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to pop on some more mascara because I want another coating of it. Okay, so to do some contouring, I'm going to use the NYX Highlight and Contour Set, and I got this in Boots, and I got this probably a couple of months ago, but if I'm honest with you, I don't use it a lot. I don't like to heavily contour. I like to just use a bronzer just to add some dimension to my face, but I'm going to do a bit of contouring because everyone wants to know how to do it. So what I'm going to do is I've got two brushes here. These are from BH Cosmetics, and they're quite nice tapered brushes that I can use to get into the parts of my face I want to. So, right, I'm going to take the lighter brown colour. So I'm just going to take this lighter brown colour here. I'm not going to go super dark on my face to start off with anyway. And I'm just going to go so I'm just running that through the hollow. And then around my head. Down my nose slightly. Okay, I'm going to blend all of this in, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques 103 brush, and I'm going to do this because I want to buff it all into my skin so it's not there. And around the head. Okay, now I want to warm up my face just slightly, so I'm going to use the Tanya Cosmetics Cheek Palette, and I'm going to use my angle brush from MAC, which is number 168, and I'm going to use the bronzing shade because it's got a bit of shimmer in. I just want to warm it up slightly and take it onto my cheeks. I just follow where I've just done the contouring. Okay, so to finish off, I'm going to set my face with the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Powder. This is in the colour Translucent. I'm just going to take that out. I haven't used this before. I like to use the banana powder from Ben Nye. And I think this was about £10, but I thought it'd be worth giving it a go. Oh my god, this is so messy. Okay, so I'm going to use the Real Techniques Beauty Blender, pop some of that into the powder, and then just pop it underneath my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to go onto my lips, and for this look I'm actually going to mix it up and use a bit of a brighter pink colour. The colour that I'm going to use is from NYX, and this is a soft matte lip cream. This is in Paulo. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to use the MAC Soar lip liner to line my lips. Now I use this a lot to line my lips. The reason I use it is because it's quite your lips but better, so you can create shape with your lips without it changing the colour too much. However, this is a really nice colour just to wear all over your lips. Okay, so I'm going to go on with the lip cream. Okay, so I love that colour. Right, I'm going to wipe the powder off. I'm going to use the Real Techniques brush that I use to blend in all of my contouring, and this is the 103. And I'm just going to buff that away from my skin. Powder's really good that I used. It's like very tight, so it's nice to know it's set. And now I need some blusher for sure. Okie dokie, so for my blusher I'm going to use NARS Orgasm, and I'm going to pop some of this on with the brush I used to pop on the bronzer. I'm just going to pack some of that and pop it on the apples of my cheeks just to add some colour. This is feeling very summery and spring-like. I think it's the lip colour, definitely. Okay, and I want to highlight just a little bit more. So from the NYX palette, I'm going to use the highlighting shade. This is the white one here. This is really, really quite shimmery actually, for the last time I used it. So I'm just going to pop some of that on the high points of my cheeks. So there you go, that is my finished look. Let me just add a little bit more. Just want to pop on some more of the cream eyeshadow on the bottom lash line. So I just popped on a little bit more on the bottom lash line, and I think that is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I've used a lot of drugstore products in this, and overall I love these brushes. I'll leave the link in the description box of the prices that you can get them at in Superdrug, and as well I need to clean them, so it'll be good to see how I get on cleaning them, but I will let you know in my next coming videos. And also regarding the Radiance Balm, I love this. I feel like the makeup clung to it really well, so it'd be interesting to see how long it will last throughout the evening anyway, and how long it stays, but I will definitely let you know how I get on with that. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's a very spring summer sort of colour, especially with the lip. It's nice to incorporate a bit of pink into your life. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and give my video a big thumbs up. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!